Story time. So I had this. There's this one incident or experience that I came across while being homeless. There's a shelter over here called Higher Grounds, and they can house or they can have up to like 200 people within the bunk bed system that they got. So I actually got kicked out of this shelter be, uh, for things that are just out of this world apparently. So what I mean by that is I was I was ch- I was disrupting the social structure, the corrupt social structure within that establishment that's been established. And how you wonder how I was disrupting it was simply just being an influential individual. So I had a gang of people after me. So if you are a very corrupt, sadistic, evil organization, who are you gonna feed upon? Who are you gonna what is the ideal candidate that you want to go for? You want to go for the vulnerable ones, the ones that are homeless, that have nobody, the ones that are just wandering around that may not seem important in this societal construct. But so I was there for 5 days, and they were terrified. Whatever the organization or institution that was, they were terrified. They were terrified of what the influence that I brought upon that place, and the influence was basically igniting people's divine spark. I would do this. I would touch people's souls. I would touch their hearts. I would rejuvenate them with the life giving spirit. And that was it. That was the disruption. That was the disruption. The rejuvenation of the life giving spirit upon these individuals caused a disruption within that corrupt establishment. So it's crazy. Because I like I say, I'm the real life Johnny Appleseed. Where I go, I cleanse and purge with the seed of divinity. That'd be the word. You know what I mean? I even had a guy over there. It was one of the greatest compliments I've ever received from anybody. He was passionately telling me, "I can't wait to tell my mother about you." And I was taken back by that. I was like, "What? Why?" At the time, I didn't even realize what I was doing. But so I was taken back by that comment, and all I was just doing was being me. And the comment was, "I can't wait to tell my mother about you. You are so influential." That's what he told me. And I was like kind of taken back by that. I never had someone tell me that, and sincerely to that degree. But so because I sense energy, I'm an energy guy, and there were a lot of bad energy, a lot of bad energy. These are people who are drug addicts, homeless people, criminals. Like you can't. This is a shelter where you have to lock up everything. You can't leave nothing unattended, or else you might not see it again. So they didn't. So the establishment didn't like that I was coming in and reigniting these individuals with life, reigniting them with the fight, reigniting them with spirit, cause they can't contain what can't be contained. But let's see how insane that is. So yeah, just this experience I had at the shelter where I got kicked out, and I had a gang of individuals intimidating me. They were so intrigued but yet terrified, all because I was myself, all because I was singing songs and going along, just trying to be everyone's friend, heart to heart, compassion to compassion. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know what else to say about that, but Yeah. I'm heavily targeted for this now. I'm heavily targeted for this. Okay, because the influence I have in the in the in the higher realms, um, I'm a target, and so they say that if you're one of God's chosens, you're also one of the devil's chosens, because he's gonna keep a close eye on what God anointed and ordained upon individuals. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm worried. I'm not just worried, but like I'm ready for it. Whatever is gonna go down. Like I can't even take a bus. I can't even. It's this. It just is so corrupt to the point where you can't even take a bus ride home without some sort of interference. Like these organizations are like basically, I don't know what you call it when you like slow down in front of a car and try to stop it in its place and try to manipulate the car's motion. But that's what they're trying to do. That's what they do with these bus stations. They want to entrap individuals. And now I'm talking about the bus stations. See, I'm all over the place. But that was so that was the power of it. Yet again, I was a lone wolf, having to venture off on my own in the wilderness. And I did actually get people to actually start talking about things because everyone knows a little bit of something. No, and everybody, nobody knows a lot about none. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, spiritual manifestation is a force to be reckoned with, and they know it. To thyself be true, so do you. Rahman Flame out.